In this video, we are going to learn wavelength and frequency of a wave. So, these are the two characteristics of any wave. So, what is meant by wavelength? Length of a wave is called wavelength. It is described as the distance from one peak to the next peak. Now, let us draw a diagram, or let us take the electromagnetic wave and understand it. So, it is the distance from one peak to the next peak. So, this to this length is called wavelength and is denoted by the letter lambda. Since it is length, it is measured in units of length, that is centimeters, angstroms, meters, etc. But since it is very small, we generally measure it in terms of Armstrongs. And frequency. Frequency is the number of waves or wave peaks that pass by a given point per unit time. That means in a given fixed quantity of time, how many wave peaks are passing. We can also consider the troughs as well. But it is easy to consider the peaks. So, it is just for our convenience we are saying this. It is number of waves or number of wave peaks that pass through a particular point in a given time is known as frequency. Since it is per unit time, its units are 1 by time. That means units reciprocal to time. So, reciprocal of second is second inverse or 1 by s. As the wavelength increases, number of peaks passing by a given point per unit time will decrease. Wavelength means this distance. If it increases, what happens? Number of peaks will decrease. Wavelength increases, the number of peaks or number of waves will decrease in a given particular time frame. Therefore, we can say that as the wavelength increases, the number of waves or wave peaks decrease. Therefore, it is inversely proportional to frequency, which is denoted by this letter. So, this is the relationship between wavelength and the frequency. When I want to remove this proportionality, I have to introduce the proportionality constant. So, instead of this, I can write lambda is equal to C by nu, or C is equal to nu lambda, where C is a constant. It is speed of light wave. From this, we can also say that as the frequency increases, wavelength becomes smaller. Electromagnetic waves can have a wide variety of frequencies, and this will be discussed in our next video.